Ladies and gentlemen, something very interesting but dangerous is taking shape in the mountain. And if not addressed now, I can assure you Mount Kenya is going to explode ahead of 2027 presidential elections in the Republic of Kenya. But before we get there, Cleophas Malala is under arrest.
Imefika mahali Kenya mnani arrest because naandika play Marubu. Nakuja na polisi 50. Nimefanya makosa gani? Nimefanya makosa gani kuandika? You are arresting me because of writing a play. Writing a play. What offense have I committed? Alive. What mistake have I committed? Tell me, Marubu. When this yayo? Niambie. This yayo, munatumika ku arrest mtu ameandika play. Eh? Ama nimefanya makosa gani?
This is what Malala posted some 3 hours ago. Over 50 armed police officers sent to arrest me for scripting Echoes of War. We all remember that Echoes of War is a play by Butere Girls. It was banned, but I think they got some court order and the play is supposed to be played. I will do a complete analysis about that later. And Cleophas Malala's personal assistant, just a few minutes ago, posted this. After a long scuffle, Senator Cleophas Malala has been arrested, bundled into the boot of one of the police Subarus, KDC 074E, Jungle Green, to unknown destination. Then again, this is what he has posted. Senator Cleophas Malala is at Nakuru police station. Nobody allowed to accompany him inside the police station, not even his lawyers. So it means Malala has been arrested. And I've been thinking about something. William Ruto is actually walking into a trap. The other day I listened to, was it yesterday, to Kipima Murkomen talking about arresting Justin Muturi. Again, falling for the trap. But I don't want to get into that for now. For now, I want us to talk about something which happened to Eric Wamumbi. Eric Wamumbi is the member of parliament for Mathira. He's the one who replaced Rigathi Gachagua. Remember, before Rigathi Gachagua was nominated as the running mate to William Ruto, he had secured the nomination for the parliamentary seat. And since he was now a running mate, he had to forfeit that seat. And you did not go through nominations. Rigathi Gachagua had picked Eric Wamumbi. Eric Wamumbi is the member of parliament for Rigathi. He was leading the choir during the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua. So today there was some funeral. I think, was it in Kirinyaga or Mathira? And during that funeral, and I think the funeral is of a lady who at one point worked with Rigathi Gachagua. And Eric Wamumbi had to cut short his speech during that funeral because the crowd were not happy after he mentioned Rigathi Gachagua and declared that they will not support Rigathi Gachagua.
Mathira hatuungi Rigathi Gachagua mkono sababu aliachilia huyu mama, alimtumia akamwachilia. Hiyo ndio ukweli. Na sikize, sisi kama watu wa Mathira hatuungi msimamo wa Rigathi Gachagua.
kwa mazishi. Na huyu Gachagua hajasaidia huyu mama. Ametumia huyu mama, alafu anamwachilia, alafu anatuma wajinga hapa Orango na Kashedi wakuja waharibu mazishi. Nimewaambia hapa hakuna kuharibu mazishi. Na ndio maana nimewasema saidia huyu mama na watoto wake. Na huyu mama amekuwa kutumiwa na Rigathi Gachagua. Alafu anatuma vijana hapo wakuje kuditisha. Mimi sitishwangi. Hao vijana wake anatuma hawapange vizuri. Hawapange vizuri.
Katika mazishi hakuna siasa. Wote wameongea na hapa tuko Kirinyaga. Tumekumbali ili tusikane kwa amani. Mwenye amekuja kutisi watu ni wa Mumbi na ndio unaona sasa umekasirika ukamwambia keti.
Sana marake tumekuja hapa tukaambiwa hakuna siasa kwenye mazishi na Father Paul na tukakubali sisi kama viongozi tukazungumza tukamaliza. Lakini yule MP wa Mathira yule wa Mumbi akachukua microphone.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you something. Mount Kenya is going to erupt unless they stop the political intolerance. Political intolerance has always been associated with my region, but from the rate at which things are moving, Mount Kenya is likely to take the lead. Why? Because Mount Kenya is definitely going to determine who becomes the next president of the Republic of Kenya. In this video, I want us to analyze why Eric Wamumbi was forced to cut short his speech during that funeral. Because according to Eric Wamumbi, things were just okay until the senator for Kirinyaga and the women rep for Kirinyaga arrived for the burial and with goons. Yeah? But before I get into all those details, for those who are watching the channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. But again, before I dive in, allow me to also take this opportunity to introduce you guys to ATTACKS Computers. If you are looking for reliable quality computers and accessories, then ATTACKS Computers is the place to go. They offer both brand new and refurbished laptops, desktops, tablets, and other computer accessories. They are located at Nairobi Bazaar Plaza along Moi Avenue, first floor, showroom number 7. They also deliver nationwide, which means you can easily and conveniently place your order through their website, which is pinned in the comment section. Ladies and gentlemen, the truth of the matter is that William Ruto toured Mount Kenya. And the verdict of most people is that the tour was a flop. But of course, there are also those who believe that William Ruto's tour of the mountain was a success, because William Ruto was then able to go and engage directly with the people. So what we witnessed today in Kirinyaga is actually an extension of what happened last week. So for me, I want to come to the following conclusions. Number one, Ruto and Rigathi war is what we are witnessing. And Ruto-Rigathi war is not about any other thing. It is about the 2027 presidential elections. Because for William Ruto, he must win the presidency again. For Rigathi Gachagua, his mission is one, to stop William Samoei Arap Ruto. And how can Rigathi Gachagua stop William Ruto? In the mountain. If Rigathi can succeed in stopping William Ruto in the mountain, then William Ruto is going to make history as the first one-term president. Because the question also has always been, can William Ruto win the presidency minus Mount Kenya? I don't know whose sign is that. Is it a hen or cock? Because time ni bado sana. Time ni bado sana. Anyway, so it's about that war. Number two, I also strongly believe that William Ruto's allies from the mountain are now determined to control the ground. The ground has been slippery because after the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, the residents were actually very angry and very bitter with them. And most of them feared going to the ground. And the day William Ruto stepped into the mountain, it paved the way for them. So the thing they are trying to do now is to pass their message. They want to tell people that us, we are not with Rigathi Gachagua. And that's why the crowd is mad at them. They want to pass that message. And that, for me, is the most important thing. Like, for example, today, Eric Wamumbi was able to tell the people of the mountain that for him, it's not with Rigathi Gachagua. Number 3, what we witnessed today is actually just a glimpse of what we should expect in 2027. The politics of the mountain is going to be vicious. Let me explain to you guys why. Number 1, those allied to William Ruto are enjoying government support, which means they'll be provided with the security. I've reviewed Wamumbi's post and the group of people he was working with. Clearly, they are prepared. They have the support of the government. On the other hand, Rigathi Gachagua has the people, which means we're going to have a group of people with the support of the government, state machinery, and another group with the power of the people. So it's going to be a clash, and it's going to be vicious. Definitely, casualties will have to be there. Number 4, I'm looking at today's incident as an extension of the aftermath of William Ruto's tour of the mountain. I think from the day William Ruto concluded his tour, his allies decided that we have to extend it. And Saturday, next weekend, is going to be very interesting moving forward. And lastly, I think Ruto's allies from the mountain are also now very keen on taking the war directly to the footsteps of Rigathi Gachagua. Will they succeed? That is the question, and we can't answer that question right now. That question will be answered with the time. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.